Michael Morales has always been a knockout artist. You don't want to step into the octagon with, but his New Year's Eve celebration in Ecuador left fans scratching their heads. While the rest of the world celebrated quietly, Morales was spotted riding through the streets with friends, wearing a black women's dress, dancing, and twerking from the back of a truck. Yes, you read that right, one of the fiercest fighters in the UFC, twerking on New Year's Eve. The video went viral immediately. Fans flooded social media with reactions ranging from confusion to absolute amusement. One fan tweeted, "Bro is weird. That's our champ right there." Another wrote, "Islam's worst nightmare. He's afraid of fighting this guy." Dana White, never one to miss a moment, added, "You got to do a humiliation ritual if you want your title shot." Morales had always been a bit unpredictable, but this was a whole new level. It's the kind of viral moment that gets everyone talking, laughing, and maybe even questioning reality for a second. Meanwhile, Alex Pereira surprised everyone with a very personal announcement. Rarely does he open the doors to his private life, but this time, he did. Pereira revealed that he's in a relationship with fellow UFC fighter Tracy Cortez. Cortez confirmed it herself, posting a photo on Instagram kissing Pereira. The MMA world erupted. Fans couldn't stop talking, and some even made jokes that the news could ruin careers. "It's over for Brian," one fan wrote. "No way he can go up to heavyweight now." Another asked, "How do they even communicate?" Even Brian Ortega chimed in, keeping his cool. He posted that he's beyond happy with his own life and emphasized that other people's choices aren't his business. But fans didn't stop speculating. Were they training together as a couple? Was this going to change dynamics in the UFC? Pereira and Cortez later appeared in the gym, confirming the partnership isn't just a headline, it's real. The chemistry, the dedication, the shared grin, it's all part of what makes fighters more than just athletes. Over in Ireland, Conor McGregor seems to be back in party mode. His claimed sobriety after treatment in Mexico didn't last long. Videos of him celebrating New Year's Eve surfaced, and fans are left wondering if he's refocused or if 2026 will start with the same chaos that has followed him for years. McGregor's ability to mix partying with fighting has always been controversial. Some fans say it's part of his charm, while others worry it could affect his performance inside the octagon. Either way, the internet loves a comeback story. And this is exactly the kind of buzz that keeps McGregor in headlines. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan raised serious concerns about Tom Aspenol's future. Aspenol suffered significant damage to his eye in a fight against Cyril Gane, and Rogan warned that complications during his upcoming surgery could prevent him from ever fighting again. "Eyes are tricky," Rogan said, emphasizing that even a small mistake could end a career. Fans are left worried and fascinated at the same time. The danger of MMA isn't always visible until it's too late, and Aspenol's case is a stark reminder of that reality. His fans are anxiously watching every update, hoping for a miracle, while the speculation around his future only grows. In a more positive corner, Buckley has set his sights on Bal Muhammad for a fight at UFC 326 in Las Vegas on March 7th. Buckley has been crystal clear about his goals: win the next fight and claim victory in wrestling. He even publicly set the date, creating hype and anticipation that fans can't ignore. The build-up to this fight has already generated buzz on social media, with fans predicting outcomes and analyzing each fighter's strengths and weaknesses. Buckley's focus, discipline, and clarity of goal are exactly what makes him a rising star in the UFC. Fans are already counting the days until the fight, wondering who will come out on top and whether Buckley's confidence will pay off inside the octagon. At the same time, Nazerin Evolve is in full preparation mode for his title fight against Khamzat Chimaev. He shared footage of himself focusing on grappling during training, sharpening his skills for what promises to be a high-stakes matchup. Khamzat, on the other hand, has been working on his striking, ensuring that every punch, every kick, and every combination is perfect. Both fighters are pushing themselves to the limit, knowing that the outcome could define their careers. The rivalry is heating up, and fans are already analyzing training clips, speculating on strategies, and making predictions that spread like wildfire across MMA forums. Even Ilia Topuria didn't waste a single day of 2026. He was back in the gym on January 1st, showing fans and competitors alike that dedication doesn't take holidays. Topuria's commitment is a reminder of what separates the champions from the rest. Every day, every session, every rep counts, and the fans notice. It's the behind-the-scenes grind that often makes the difference between a good fighter and a legendary one. Daniel Cormier, now a color commentator, recently reflected on what he could do if he were still in his fighting prime. "No wrestlers could stop me," he said, explaining that at light heavyweight, he'd dominate everyone. Cormier even pointed out that his prime would see him targeting stars like Pereira, just for glory, but for fame, money, and legacy. He's someone who understands the game inside and out, and his insights always carry weight. Fans and fighters alike are taking note, speculating on how today's matchups would have fared against his peak performance. It's the kind of discussion that fuels endless debates online, keeping engagement high for weeks. Meanwhile, Gary is on a mission that leaves no room for excuses. He told his team that the only way to silence critics is by defeating Islam Makhachev, winning the world title, and claiming the #1 pound-for-pound spot. There will be no excuses from anyone, anywhere on the planet, he said. His confidence is palpable, his determination unshakable. Every statement, every training session, every fight is part of a carefully crafted plan to dominate and leave a mark that cannot be questioned. Fans are watching, memes are being created, and speculation is running wild. Who will rise? Who will fall? The drama of the UFC is never ending, and 2026 has only just begun. Social media, of course, hasn't let any of this slide. Memes, jokes, and fan reactions are flooding the internet non-stop. Top memes featured Morales' dress, Pereira and Cortez's relationship, and McGregor's party videos. Fans dissect every detail, comment on every move, and predict what's next with an almost obsessive fascination. The UFC community thrives on this kind of interaction. The blend of personal life, career drama, injuries, victories, and controversies creates a story that feels more like a reality series than a sport. 2026 is already proving to be a year of surprises. From shocking celebrations and unexpected relationships to career-threatening injuries and title ambitions, the UFC world is buzzing with energy, speculation, and drama. Every fighter has a story, every fight has a build-up, and every announcement keeps fans hooked. The drama is real, the stakes are high, and the excitement is only going to grow. As fans watch these stories unfold, they can't help but wonder what's coming next. Which fighter will rise to the top? Who will face setbacks? And what shocking moments will define this year in the UFC? One thing is for sure, 2026 is shaping up to be a roller coaster of unforgettable fights, dramatic personal stories, and moments that will be talked about for years. The question isn't if you'll watch, it's whether you can keep up with everything happening. The world of MMA is as unpredictable as ever, and that's exactly why fans can't look away. The mix of personal drama, professional rivalry, and shocking behavior keeps audiences glued to their screens. From Morales' wild antics, to Pereira and Cortez's romance, from McGregor's partying to Aspenol's uncertain future, the UFC isn't just a sport, it's a story, unfolding live, with new twists every day. Every fighter is a character, every fight a plot, and every social media post a cliffhanger. Fans are watching, speculating, and sharing, keeping the momentum alive. The memes, the comments, the viral videos, they're all part of the spectacle. Fans thrive on the chaos, the unpredictability, and the pure entertainment. From shocking celebrations to dramatic announcements, 2026 is already proving that the UFC is more than just fights, it's a saga. And for fans, the only thing better than watching is staying one step ahead of the next unexpected turn, whether it's the personal lives of fighters, their grueling training, or their ambitions for world titles. The UFC continues to deliver the kind of content that keeps viewers coming back. One thing is clear, every fight, every announcement, and every viral video is a piece of a story that's bigger than any single athlete. The drama is endless, the stakes are sky high, and the fans are hooked. And as the year unfolds, one thing is certain, 2026 is just getting started, and the world of MMA will never be the same again.